Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmed Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. We talk about the Pakistan Super League, just a couple of days away now, and we're all excited for the start of the PSL. There are certain things that are cooking controversy on the other end. A couple of franchise owners seem to be not happy, and then PCB has also issued a statement regarding that as well, that they should address the concerns directly rather than stirring controversy on media platforms. That being said, Islamabad is a buzz, Rawalpindi is a buzz. The PSL starts from Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. Of course, the teams have been practicing as well. Their combinations are absolutely fantastic. A lot of fans of Peshawar Zalmi are over the moon, and in fact for Pakistan cricket are over the moon after seeing that Saim Ayub has joined training once again, and I think it's a great moment for Pakistan cricket to see the young kid in action again. Unfortunate that his injury made him unavailable for the Champions Trophy, but he's back once again, and we hope that things are okay for Saim Ayub and for his franchise as well. So we talk about that, and then we move on to the ICC Women's World Cup qualifiers where Pakistan have beaten Ireland. It's been a fantastic moment for the girls in green. They've been superb. They scored 217 in their batting performance. Alia Riaz made a half century, and I think a great decision to bring her at number 4. That really helped Pakistan's causes as well. And Diana Baig was phenomenal with the bowling. She took 4 wickets early on, and I think that really helped Pakistan. I was just discussing with someone that once about an hour ago, Ireland women needed about 65 runs on almost 58 deliveries, and they had 6 wickets in hand. But the way Pakistan made a comeback, phenomenal stuff. And it's so much disappointing on the men's cricketing affairs that I think that this is big news for Pakistan cricket, and all of us should really applaud the team management of the Pakistan women's team and the Pakistani girls as well. This is no less than a remarkable victory. Remember, these qualifiers are very, very tough. You're facing Bangladesh up next, then there's West Indies. Only 2 teams can qualify, so this victory is going to go a long way for Pakistan cricket. And I think in between as well, you also need to realize that what I want better now is that more suitable pitches. The pitch unfortunately had a lot of low bounce and didn't seem to be potent enough, but then again I think 217 was a good total. They were about 20-25 runs short. Ireland would be gutted. They gave away 27 extras, which at the end really cost them the game. So we'll talk about that in detail as well. Then we move on and we discuss some more particular things with you. We discuss the World Under-23 Championship. Pakistan's Noor Zaman has stormed into the semi-finals of this stellar squash championship, and of course he's been unbeaten throughout the tournament. Hamza Khan has of course been knocked out after an intense quarter-final clash. Hamza lost to Malaysia's Raj Chandran in 4 sets. So of course all to look out for and all to play for in this under-23 championship. Then we move on. A friendly hockey series. Pakistan juniors have won their first friendly match against Oman. They defeated them by 4-3. Sufyan Khan was the pick of the players with 3 goals in the opening game. Second match of the series is scheduled to be played today. Pakistan aims to clean sweep the series with a strong squad performance. So we had to update you on the national game hockey as well. Time now to introduce our guest. First of all, joining us in studios is cricket commentator, international broadcaster, presenter and our sports expert Asif Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Wa alaikum assalam, Ahmed. I'm very well, thank you.
We've also been joined by first-class cricketer and expert Kashif Majid. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Wa alaikum assalam, perfectly all right, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. And also joining us is senior sports journalist and expert Abdul Jabbar Faisal. Assalamu alaikum, how are you, Jabbar sir?
Wa alaikum assalam, I am fine. Have a great day, viewers.
Thank you very much, Jabbar sir, for joining us. Now, Asif Ahmed, remarkable victory, and I think we'll be talking about women's cricket as well. And before I move on to the PSL, I really want to know, how do you feel, because it's been so disappointing on the men's cricket side, but this is a remarkable victory for the girls in green.
Oh well, first of all, congratulations to the women team, the way they played. And one time, it's a typical Pakistan cricket. One moment up, one moment down. 144 for 2, Ireland women chasing, but really well bowled by the Pakistani bowlers. And the good thing was that they were really, really superb in the fielding. And it was a team effort. Couple of players they made 50s, as you were mentioning in your intro, that earlier Riaz. So I think in the start of the opening match, in the opening match when they have won and they have defeated Ireland, I think it's a good moment now, and we're playing qualifier for the 50 overs World Cup, and I'm quite sure that the Pakistan team will give tough time to the others team as well.
Absolutely, and I think the fact still remains that it's a remarkable victory. You just need 65 runs with 6 wickets in hand. You back yourself to chase this target down. But the way they bowled, especially Diana Baig, they were exceptional. And Kashif Majid, I think once you win a game like this, there's a lot of confidence going into the match as well.
I guess when we talk about Pakistan team and Pakistan women team, very important thing for Pakistan women should be to carry on with this form and momentum. It's just not a one day show or one match event. I guess the consistency should be there, and talking about different changes in the batting order leading up to this victory, I guess it's very important that we should carry on with all those experimentation, because it's been so long that these girls have been playing. Yes, the young blood is there, but when we talk about Alia Riaz and all those girls who've been part of this, I guess it's very important that they have tasted the victory in the very first match, and that will pave the way towards the main event. Of course, these are the qualifiers, but towards the main event, and most probably will go there with a good momentum in our hand.
Absolutely. Jabbar Saab, remarkable victory from the girls in green, the first match, and they've won it against Ireland, and I think we should all celebrate this.
Definitely, we should appreciate the women who displayed top quality cricket and posted victory in this very first match. And this is also an encouraging victory for those girls like budding players who are looking to make decision to come in the cricket or not. This is very positive sign for the women cricket in Pakistan. Especially we should appreciate their staff and their coaching, especially coach who manage team and make a good planning to overcome a heavyweight team.
Well, Jabbar Saab, the structure of women's cricket has been very tricky in Pakistan. But despite the limited resources and the limited amount of support that they have, I still think they need a lot more support. This victory can be very important because as a team unit, they're performing. And that's something that's missing in the men's side right now. So would you also believe that a victory like this, will give them that confidence that we can win this tournament? And it's very important to qualify for the World Cup as well.
Definitely when you take a good start, and that impact on rest of the teams and matches too. And definitely they will enter the next game with more confidence, and they will see to get the place in the final World Cup, 50 over World Cup. If the Pakistan team qualifies, it will be a big achievement for the Pakistani women. And I think I will say again, the coaching, planning, and this is also they were at the home ground and they were well in the confidence before entering in the goal.
Absolutely, and I think once again it's just a remarkable victory. So congratulations to the girls, especially the captaincy was top notch, the way the bowlers were used, and finally I think a lot of credit needs to be given to Mohammad Wasim, the way he's brought this spirit and the right decision to play Diana Baig. I think she's the kind of player that can take the game away, and that's what she did in the later half of the innings with a superb spell of bowling as well. So I think these things really matter. I would still believe that there's much more that this team can offer, and we would like to see that in the coming days as well. Now of course the Pakistan Super League, and K. Asif Ahmed, I think the first news that has been a buzz since last night was seeing Saim Ayub in training gear once again. It's a real positive development for Pakistan cricket.
Well, I have watched that video that Mohammad Haris is driving and Saim Ayub sitting with him, and when Mohammad Haris stepped out from the car and he said something in Pashto for the Pashto fans, because you know that the Pakhtun fans from Peshawar Zalmi, and he has given his message, same from the Saim Ayub.
No, you can translate. You're very fluent in very fluent in Pashto.
Well, if you allow me, I could speak for you. Yeah. He said that Zaraghlem for the game la para or support kawai Peshawar Zalmi ta. He said that I came for the Peshawar Zalmi, and supporters, I would like to request you to come up for the support. This is what he said. The other thing from Saim Ayub, you know that everybody is waiting for his entry in the stadium, because he has been injured for a long time and he missed the Mark event ICC Champions Trophy. He was just he was in UK and in London for the rehabilitation, and I think that Pakistan Cricket Board has decided, the medical panel, they have decided that he is fine now. his presence in the Pakistan Super League in Peshawar Zalmi will definitely give some energy to the fans of, not only to the fans of Peshawar Zalmi, but in the dugout you will see some positivity, because he's playing some fearless cricket from last couple of months right before his injury. He played very, very good and attractive cricket. So I think, and now I have heard something from the skipper of Islamabad United, Shadab Khan. Everybody knows that he's come back in the international cricket. He has taken 1 wicket in 5 games, and on the average of 143, his batting average was only 14. So somebody was writing that bowling all-rounder Shadab Khan will lead Islamabad United, and he has showed some confidence, because you know that they're the defending champions. See, if you are coming back to the Pakistan Super League, and if your hopes are high that you'll perform well and you'll get back to Pakistan side, I think this is the wrong ideology, and I will not support. We do remember that when Pakistan lost in T20 World Cup, he went to Sri Lanka to play Lanka Premier League, and he has bowled really nicely there, and everybody was appreciating him over the social media. But we do not want these kind of hypes over the social media, at least from our team. I do not want cricket analysts to just keep writing and start praising these kind of players that who are playing well in the PSL. Just calm down, wait, and please let them perform for their franchise.
Absolutely. But if you look at some of the sensations for Pakistan right now, which I believe have a great future, two of those guys, obviously Saim Ayub is one of them, but two of those guys are Mehran Mumtaz and Sufyan Mukim, and both of them are in Peshawar Zalmi. And I think
it's a very important
point.
If they
play both of them.
Yeah, Peshawar Zalmi, they have a very good spin bowling attack, as you're saying, that the Mehran Mumtaz from Rawalpindi, Sufyan Mukim, the way he has started his international career, everybody is talking about his abilities. So definitely they'll put some pressure on the opposition. But on the other side, some sensation from Karachi Kings, Kane Williamson and David Warner. So we'll watch some thrilling actions in Pakistan Super League.
Definitely. Kashif Majid, is there one particular franchise that you believe can turn their fortunes this season? You know, a lot of people have been very vocal about Karachi Kings. Saeed Mohammad Awais has been very, very vocal that, you know, he says that on paper, I believe they're going to do a miracle. But is there any particular franchise you think, you know, this season probably could be their strongest season?
I guess when we talk about miraculous turnaround for any franchise, that is Karachi Kings. Rest of the 5 franchises have been doing well. So you wanted, or we wanted, a miraculous turnaround, then Karachi Kings has to live up to the expectations. And I'm not sure, but it was decided that for the first 10 seasons, these are their franchise owners. So if there is a change in the franchise ownership after this 10th season, I definitely wanted to change in the Karachi Kings franchise, because they are representing one of the most historic city when it comes to cricket of Pakistan. And when we talk about those 9 seasons, only once they have won the league, and only once they have qualified for the final. The moment they qualified for the finals, they won the PSL. And I guess there is no second thought when we come to the least number of matches won by any franchise, that is Karachi Kings. You know, Karachi has got a legacy. It's just not about you yourself promoting through your TV channel or through other social media platforms. I guess this is very harsh on the fans of the Karachi, who've been there for so many years and still supporting Karachi Kings, that they haven't performed up to the mark. I guess Quetta has to live up to the expectations. Now they're entering the new era, and most probably they'll be minding that the way they have started this PSL, first 3 to 4 seasons, the most consistent sides, and then losing all
back
the
then they had Ahmed Shahzad. Now they don't have him. So
back then it was NUAE, slow tracks, and there is no better captain in Pakistan when it comes to using the spinners.
Then Sarfaraz.
And then Sarfaraz, of course. And the way he has, he made Mohammad Nawaz, sensational player when it comes to T20 cricket, and Sarfraz made some other plays too. But when it comes to Mohammad Nawaz, I guess Mohammad Nawaz should owe a lot of cricket to Sarfraz, because he created a left-arm spinner out of a batsman from Mohammad Nawaz. And most probably these two franchises has to do well. Rest four, I think they are fairly competitive over the course of 9 seasons.
Absolutely. Jabbar Sahab, all these franchises, obviously they've got a combination of players, but one particular rule in the PSL is that you have to include emerging players as well. Now, a lot of these young players, like I said, Sufyan Muqim, Mehran Mumtaz, can have a great future for Pakistan so far, and it's a great moment for them as well. Is there any particular player that you believe, can really make it to the Pakistan team by virtue of PSL?
Ahmed, I want to add a little bit about
Yes, sir.
Saim Ayub and also Shadab. Saim Ayub got injured in the South Africa. He underwent for the treatment in UK. And now he has been cleared his medical test and everything. But this PSL will be his litmus test for his fitness level. How much he is fit and how he performed for the team. And secondly, Shadab, you can't comparison the international performance in the PSL. PSL here will be wickets will be dry, weather is coming hot day by day, and that will be suitable for the batters. You are asking me about the franchise. Definitely our team who is participating in the event are well prepared, and they selected best player available in the Pakistan for the PSL, and I hope so. The Lahore Qalandar is looking so smart and well managed, but rest of all team are good. You can't judge the team in the T20 at the any stage, because.
But Jabbar, where is your loyalty right now? Which city are you supporting? Regardless of what players are there,
No, I will not go for the city, but I will go with the Lahore Qalandar. I like that one. He maybe made some good in the PSL.
You're a true Aqib Javed fan. Well, that might be, but I think Jabbar Sahab is right. If there has been any exciting franchise, it has been Lahore Qalandars. Maybe Jabbar Sahab is the big fan of the real Rana Sahab, when with his mustaches and he was in those first seasons.
No, they are very useful. Shaheen Afridi is there. Fakhar Zaman is in good touch in recently. Rashid Khan, a lot of good players there in the side. Those could perform personally and change the completion of the game at any stage of the match.
Absolutely. Asif Ahmed, Jabbar Sahab has given us the secret now. He's supporting Lahore Qalandars. Have you decided which franchise you're going for this season?
Not yet, and because I'm waiting to take a table from you, still waiting.
You want to play this?
Yes,
year
of
again?
course, that, and we didn't get that. And Kashif bhai is here. Everybody is waiting that.
We're always in a losing. This is the first time we can't lose because we're not supporting Pakistan. This is the first time we have to pick franchises.
All right, see, Lahore Qalandars, Karachi Kings as Quetta Gladiators. Two different things now. The Quetta Gladiators have new captain, and Lahore Qalandars have
Please
new coach.
pardon me interrupting you, but I've just been told that you need to get in touch with Kaisar Satti Saab for a whole fantasy Premier League of Studio C. So you do that right after the program.
Though he doesn't predict well, but even then I am his fan. And Satti Saab, I'll contact you right after the show. No issues at all. And see, Lahore Qalandars and Quetta Gladiators. Lahore Qalandars have a new coach. Quetta Gladiators have a new captain, Saud Shakil. Saud Shakil, once again, that when
Karachi is a new captain as well.
Yeah, with David Warner. And then one thing in Karachi Kings, if you see that the margin of their losing game, it's high, and everybody was talking about that. They had Wasim Akram in the dugout, they had Muhammad Amir, and then earlier Babar Azam was the skipper, Imad Wasim. But all the controversies, because I've heard, might be, some stories that what was going on in the dugout of the Karachi Kings. And then, of course, when your team is not performing well, then everybody will raise fingers and everybody will ask questions. It's a very good chance for Karachi Kings that to give some happiness to their fans, because they're waiting for a long time and we have watched first 6 seasons. You were talking about Fawad Saab. Rana Fawad Saab, I met to the spectators of, and they were fan of the Lahore Qalandars, and I asked that why you are fan of the Lahore Qalandars. They simply said just because of Rana Fawad. That's it. So now there are two more Ranas, Atif Rana and Sameer Rana, and they're doing superb job. Everybody's happy, and as we said that
Aqib Javed's doing a superb job. You know, maybe they can bring him back to Lahore Qalandars again.
Yeah.
Maybe, please. Maybe they can.
Of course, see that if you are requesting, everybody is requesting, we would like to request to Aqib Saab, yes, you are coach of Pakistan. Please look towards Lahore Qalandars as well. They also want you. So,
they really need you. But Kashif Majid, have you picked a franchise, or is the red signifying Islamabad United?
Of course, Red. I've been part of Islamabad, this city, and of course, this city has given me a lot, and this is why I've always been, United fan. Although I at times I hate to see some of the players playing for Islamabad, but yes, the city and the franchise remains the same. As far as Asif mentioned about Sati Saab's prediction, I wish Asif have played a lot of matches under his coaching, and he gets to know how Sati Saab manages team inside the rope, and most probably he has the flavor, and he has has a taste of what Sati Saab do
Yes.
when he's a coach.
You know,
But
those words still haunt me in my sleep as well. Whenever I'm,
although those were never mentioned towards you, or
Yes.
they were not directed towards you, but I was at the receiving end, but I still
No, I was also, when I was bowling, I was also on the receiving end. So whenever now I'm bowling off spin, those words haunt me, and I try to deliver the ball as quickly as I can, as far as I can.
So okay, talking about other franchises, we being a cricket fan always have some of plays which we like most, and most probably there are a few players in Lahore Qalandars, and then there are a few in Karachi. By talking about the captaincy changes, I'm not still sure when it comes to changes of captaincy in few franchises, because I'm still not sure the captain has got the freedom of taking decision in one or two franchises. There's always been the management, or there always been the ownership of that franchise taking the big decisions. So change of captain in one or two franchises most probably doesn't change a much. Although they're bringing a foreigner from Australia, but still I believe if he is given the freedom to take decision, then most probably the fortunes will change. Otherwise, it's the same old story. And talking about Islamabad, of course, the heavy all-rounder studded side from Islamabad United, still one of the best to win this year's PSL.
Well, certainly, I think it'll become very, very pertinent, Jabbar Saab, when you talk about all these franchises, that game by game they have to decide their strategy.
I think all franchises are, I already said, well prepared. Best player of the Pakistan and international player are there. And I am expecting that there will be a good competition. You were talking about the captaincy. One may be a powerful captain, that was Shaheen Afridi, because he is a strong-minded person. That's why I think he will be sent back very soon. And our team has experienced player, experienced captains, and I hope there will be good competition, which is going to start from Rawalpindi. And opening ceremony, a lot of news are coming, and a lot of personalities will join that opening ceremony, and I hope it will be spectacular. But again, I will say, according to our conditions, weather, and batter will be heavy in the PSL.
Absolutely. The conditions are really going to matter. Jabbar Saab is right. This time right now, it's getting very, very humid. Not only in Islamabad, Rawalpindi, but even in Lahore, Multan and Karachi, it's getting very, very humid. So I think the conditions will play havoc as well. But of course, we discussed the qualifiers once again. Pakistan women have beaten Ireland women, and it's just been fantastic, as we informed you already. But now to take more details on this, we've been joined by our correspondent from Lahore, Ali Zamran joins us. Assalamu alaikum, Ali. Welcome to Sports Extra. Ali, what details do you have regarding these qualifiers? I think it's a great moment that the girls in green have won their first game. How has it been so far?
Please hold on.
Right. Of course, I think we're having some technical difficulties. We're going to try to get Ali Zimran back online just to discuss these qualifiers. Already, Lahore is abuzz. Let's just go towards a short break. We come right back. Welcome back to Sports Extra. We were just discussing the qualifiers and, of course, the PSL as well in detail. Cricket is a buzz right now in Pakistan. It always is. Whenever I think you try to close one eye and not think about the New Zealand series, things look to be okay. But there's another remarkable stat, 5 one-day internationals, and out of those, 4 Pakistan has been fined for slow over rate. So remarkable, isn't it? But once again, we've been joined by our correspondent Ali Zimran. Ali, what details do you have of Pakistan's remarkable victory against Ireland women? Right, once again, technical difficulties prevail more than the Pakistan team, and therefore we're unable to hear what Ali has said. But nonetheless, we come back to the PSL as we were discussing it already. That Pakistan Super League once again proves to be a very exciting and very popular tournament. Different franchises have geared up, as K. Asif rightly mentioned, some Pashto for us, the way Peshawar Zalmi is. They're a very popular franchise, though, let me be very honest. Peshawar Zalmi certainly is a very, very popular franchise. But I think a lot is to be played for in this year's PSL as well. Islamabad dominates on the basis of stats and all kinds of technology. So I think that really helps their cause, because they really believe in the right players for the right combinations, for the right moment in a game. That really matters for them. But then again, I think this is very particular, this franchise, because I once again believe the skipper Shadab is going to bat up the order, which is going to change their fortunes once again. This was one of the reasons they were very successful last season as well, and I think it really helps their cause as well. But a lot of these franchises are making amends. Pakistan is very excited to see Saim Ayub back as well. Babar Azam and Saim probably the likely to open the innings, or Haris is there as well. Peshawar Zalmi's got a good squad. Ahmed Jamal this season has gone to Karachi. Hassan Ali's been talking about Karachi as well. He's there as well, and Karachi with the captaincy of David Warner are looking to change their fortunes. Multan Sultans on the other hand, K. Asif being captained by Mohammad Rizwan.
Yes, Multan Sultans, Mohammad Rizwan, and Mohammad Rizwan raised some questions right before the Pakistan Super League. Not only Mohammad Rizwan, but when we talk about the owner of Multan Sultan, Ali Tareen, he has raised some points, and those are really important. But if you see their foreign players, of course, Chris Jordan and Michael Bracewell from New Zealand, and then Gudakesh Moti, Johnson Charles, Shai Hope, and Josh Little from Ireland. So I think Multan Sultan, when we see that they have a very, very good side, and of course there's the skipper, especially Mohammad Rizwan, though he's struggling, though he didn't perform well, Pakistan didn't perform well, but his hopes are really high from the Pakistan Super League. As he mentioned in the presentation, this, yes, we will enjoy Pakistan Super League.
The fact still remains, but we go towards a short break. Right, and like before the break, I said that it's going to be very factual for Multan Sultans. Ki Asif missed out on a very important player. Khushdil Shah is in that team as well.
And thank you very much for Kashif Bhai. Kashif Bhai mentioned that he played really well for Pakistan from last 3-4 games, and he is proving his presence in the team that was the right decision from Mohammad Rizwan or whoever taken that decision. And of course, that Rizwan said that I'm not taking decisions and I'm not the responsible. Whoever is taking decision, that is responsible for the each and everything.
I think you're responsible, K. Asif.
Yes, I'm taking responsibility, yes. And I'm stepping down. I'm resigning. Yes. Would you please accept
as a captain?
As a captain.
But it's just preposterous, isn't it? Yeah. When we move, the team management doesn't seem to exist. They're on an interim role. They're not confident. They're interim management right now. At the same time, the captain's saying, "I don't."
Why are you saying interim, dear?
He's still an interim head coach, Aqib Javed. He's not confirmed as the head coach.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's still interim head coach right now.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's why he's not using his powers.
Too much power, most probably. But like I said, selectors are not selecting a team. The captain is not selecting the team. The coach is not selecting the team. The team themselves are not selecting themselves. Who is selecting the team?
Well, we'll sort out this conundrum. We'll talk about this. But see, why you're not taking these words that we're moving towards Pakistan Super League, and then we will have a series with Bangladesh, then we'll go for the T20 Asia Cup, and then we'll prepare ourselves for the T20 World Cup. So absolutely ridiculous, Ahmad. Nobody's taking this responsibility. That Pakistan team is going down day by day. See the performances, and it's a mockery, isn't it? That Aqib Javed is there, Mohammad Yusuf, some other guys there in the managing team. What's happening with the selection committee? That the people, they were trolling some of the selectors over the social media right after the Champions Trophy, but no decision been made. They're very, very strong. Team is not strong, but they're very strong, isn't it? I'm honored for the fact that you just given us that team is not strong, they're very strong. One time we blame a consortium of players, management company, then we come to the fact that franchises are more powerful. We discussed this yesterday as well. Certain franchise owners are at wars right now with each other. I think it's fun. It just gives us some more competition to play for. Remember the Lahore-Karachi rivalry? It became very, very special. So I think it's just all to play for. But Jabbar Sahab, it's a personal record. 5 out of 4 one-day internationals have been fined for slow over rate. It's a record for the Pakistan team.
And this thing clear everything, every picture, full picture you can say. It means they did not do work on the paper and the dressing room before entering in the stadium, and how they will manage to bowl captain, coach and other responsible should sit before the match and make decision to how we will go there. But unfortunately, the captain Rizwan was not looking serious in the field too. Just he said after that he was not in powerful captain, and he was listening to others one. But this thing is indisciplined in the Pakistan team. This is very unfortunate, and these things officials are looking. Why they are not taking any step? Why they are looking here and there instead of fetching fact in front of the public? I think the chairman cricket board should will be aware about all the situation, but I don't know why he is compelled not to take any action against anyone. This is very unfortunate. You can say this is indisciplined attitude of Pakistan team in the T20, ODI for delaying over rates.
Well, I think it's the responsibility of the team management, particularly the manager or the coach, to send out a message and tell them that they're on a slow over rate. But I think everybody right now is clueless of their job responsibility in this team.
Definitely, the management is basic responsibility before they are preparing. You will use 5 bowler or 6 bowler, and what stage which bowler you will use. This is you can say some coaches do work on the computer, some on the paper, and some in the field. Well, I think we are lacking you can say coordination about all these aspects, and we should work on the paper too, before playing a big game against a good team?
Well, I think it's just preposterous. But Kashif, I think it's a new personal best that the Pakistan team has achieved in the last 5 one-day internationals.
Yes, a record of a sort, most probably. Still a record, not on the good side of the record list, but still a record. Talking about team in Pakistan, and we are talking about, captain not taking the blame, so does the coach. My question still remains the same. Does our team or the players playing the domestic still have got the skill set to compete at the very best? Okay, talking about the way New Zealand openers has batted throughout this series, most probably the one day and the T20 both series. Does anyone in our domestic area, domestic arena, or at the national level have got that skill set to play that brand of cricket? We can come up with any slogan that will be playing the modern day cricket. For once in a T20 match when Hassan scored a century, that has pay off. But apart from Salman Ali Agha, no one in this entire series or entire tour has any clue to what's coming towards him as a batter, and no one from apart from Haris Rauf with his exceptional pace. Not a single bowler, Akif Javed in the later half of the series, not a single bowler has got any clue how to bowl on these tracks, and nor the swing, nor the spin, nor the variations. Even Bracewell with his off spinner was too good to be played through this series. And talking about an off spinner bowling to a right-handed batsman in the shortest format of the game and still troubling him, there is a lack of skill set, and we have to admit it's just not about playing musical chair of coach and the captain and the management staff. It's about finding out the best skillful player to represent Pakistan at the top level.
Absolutely. It's become one of those embarrassing moments whenever you're playing against a local club team or something, you realize their weaknesses. And now teams around the world are realizing how to trap Pakistan, score more than 117 one-day international cricket and let them be. I think it brings us back to the fact that we're a side that couldn't even score 120 on 120. That's how embarrassing it has been. But thank you very much, Kashif Majid, K. Asif Ahmed and Jabbar Faisal Saab for joining us. I think once again on the brink of PSL, we would request all of you to support your sides, but at the same time believe that all of you have a responsibility of making PSL a success as well. So if you are going to the stadiums, please be very, very organized. If you're heading to the stadiums in the stands as fans, please respect the players, please respect the families around you, please respect the fellow fans around you, and act as responsible cricket fans. I think at the end of the day, it's the responsibility of all of us to be responsible citizens for Pakistan and make this tournament a success, because each and every one of us as Pakistani own this tournament. That wraps up Sports Extra for me and the entire team. Obviously, we would say goodbye to now, but apart from as the tickets are concerned, I'm still getting a lot of your comments. Believe me, we don't have tickets. All you need to do is go to the website and just log on to the platform and purchase your tickets. K. Asif Ahmed, do you have any tickets right now?
Yeah, I'll contact to Shirazi Saab and please give his contact number that he has plenty of tickets.
Right. So all they need to do is go on digital media, search for Arsalan Shirazi's Facebook, Twitter and Instagram handle and bombard him with as many messages as you can and you get tickets. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you very much, K. Asif. Thank you very much. So K. Asif has made it clear. That wraps up Sports Extra from all of us. It's goodbye for now.